From the land of peace,
Region 12.
province of South Cotabato.
This is VTR 98.5.
DTR 98.5. DTR 98.5.
The Dream Radio.
Good morning, Philippines.
Good morning, South Cotabato. This is your anchor, Precious Ruth Mandawi.
And Kenji Lloyd Fernando, broadcasting from Coronadal National Comprehensive High School.
And you're tuned into VTR 98.5, The Dream Radio. Time check, it is already 8:30 o'clock in the morning, June 10, 2022.
Get ready for your blankets and coffees, South Cotabateños. It is already rainy season here in the Philippines.
And we're back.
Here is a look on the top stories at this hour.
UN seek deal on food exports as war drives up prices and hurts millions worldwide.
PNP charges versus subdivision guards of SUV owner in hit and run.
Celtics versus Warriors score. Take away Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum made Boston to crucial game 3 win.
Kim So-yeon is coming to Manila.
UN seek deal on food exports as war drives up prices and hurts millions worldwide. Here is Alyssa Corpuz for more details.
Top United Nations officials are leading negotiations on a package deal to ensure that both Ukraine and Russia can export stalled shipments of grain and fertilizer, which would buoy a global market in dire need of food and serve hunger crisis loom. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres said Wednesday. The announcement from Guterres came the same day. The international body released a bleak new assessment on the ways Russia's invasion has exacerbated a global cost of living crisis unseen in at least a generation. The report warned of worldwide social and economic upheaval if world leaders do not act fast. In Ukraine, President Vladimir Zelensky laid out in stark terms the state of battle for Severodonetsk. The eastern city where is the war most intense fighting has lately been focused. In many ways, the fate of our Donbas is being decided there, he said in his nightly address, referring the contest area that includes the regions of Luhansk and Donetsk. Live from Los Angeles, California, this is Alyssa Corpuz reporting.
PNP charges versus subdivision guards of SUV owner in hit and run. Daniela, give us the details.
Subdivision security guards are now facing a complaint after the police failed to speak with the owner of SUV that ran over Christian Florande. The Mandaluyong police slapped security personnel with obstruction of justice for no cooperation with their investigation.
Kung may ganoon tayong mga activities of police follow-up, ibig sabihin that is to serve justice for the victim. So kung tayo pinagbawal po, yun ang magiging sinasabi natin na obstruction of justice because the justice has not been served.
Authorities identified the owner, the white SUV, as Jose San Vicente. According to their initial assessments, it's possible to address use in vehicles registration was that of the owner's father.
Itong si Joel, ang pagkaalam namin, Joel San Vicente is the father of the owner of this vehicle. So, yung owner of the vehicle is Jose Antonio San Vicente. And the father is Joel San Vicente, who is, according to the security guards, siya po yung nakatira dito sa given address doon sa subdivision. Si Joel San Vicente.
San Vicente was expected to appear before the Intelligence and Investigation Division of LTO on Tuesday to explain his side for the incident, but he did not show up. The agency then issued a second and final show cause order for SUV owner to appear on Friday afternoon. San Vicente's driver's license will be revoked should be filled up again. The Mandaluyong police have already filed complaints of frustrated murder and abandonment of one's own victim before a court on Monday. It is now up to Fiscal's office to invite San Vicente for questioning. Daniela Eunice Afrosete reporting.
Thank you, Daniela. Stay still and we will back after a short break.
Mental health can affect anyone. Mental health affects how we feel, think, and react.
The causes of mental illness is childhood abuse, trauma, stress, loneliness, and racism.
That can lead to suicide.
A person struggling with mental illness should not be viewed any different than if someone were experiencing a physical illness.
Mental illness is not choice or a failure.
If you think you or someone you know might be struggling with their mental health, it is best to consult a professional. You can also contact DTR 98.5, the journ station, to answer your question.
Early identification and effective treatment is the key to treating a disorder and preventing future disability.
Be strong and save yourself.
Only you can stop it.
This short reminder is brought to you by DTR 98.5 The Dream Radio.
You're still listening to DTR 98.5, The Dream Radio.
Celtics versus Warriors. Score takeaway. Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum lead Boston to crucial Game 3 win. Here is Eliza Balano for the sports.
The Boston Celtics have retaken the lead in 2022 NBA Finals against the Golden State Warriors at home for the first time in series. The Celtics pulled away from the Warriors for a 116-110 win in Game 3 on Wednesday night. Boston up to 2-1 in finals with a stalled third quarter charge from Golden State and put the game away in fourth quarter. Jaylen Brown 27 points, Jason Tatum 26 points, Marcus Smart 24 points combined for 77 points to lead the Celtics, who lead by many as 18 points in first half. Stephen Curry scored a game-high 31 points on 12 of 22 shooting and had 15 in the third quarter as the Warriors momentarily held the lead. Klay Thompson had his best series, adding 25 points, but it was not enough. Draymond Green struggled, scoring just 2 points and adding 3 assists before fouling out in the fourth quarter. Boston is now 7-0 following a loss in the playoffs. Golden State, meanwhile, is also unbeaten in 2022 postseason, following a defeat, and Warriors have won at least one road game in their past 26 playoff series. Game 4 is set for Friday night in Boston. This is Eliza Jane Balano, your reporter in Sports News.
Kim So-yoon is coming to Manila. Here is Shakiri Flores for the details.
Kids of Filipino K-drama fan, your favorite oppa Kim So-yoon is heading to Manila, quoting Giant Bench, and learned that My Love from the Star will be holding a fan meeting titled One Extraordinary Day on June 10 at the SM Mall of Asia Arena. The 33-years-old South Korean actor was announced as a bench endorser in July 2021. Fan meet slot range from 10,000 pesos minimum single receipt purchase of bench item for the VIP section, 6,000 pesos purchase for Patron A section, 4,000 pesos purchase for Patron B section, 3,000 pesos purchase for lower back section, 1,100 purchase for upper back section, and 550 pesos purchase for general admission section. Additional details about promo duration and participating bench store can be found on Bench Facebook page. Kim So-yoon is also known for his drama It's Okay Not to Be Okay, Jamun Embracing the Sun, and Dream High. This is the beauty of the news, Shakiri Flores.
And that's your daily dose of updates for this day. Again, I am Precious Ruth D. Mandawi
And Kenji Lloyd Fernando, bringing you the latest and most reliable news.
This is DTR 98.5.
DTR 98.5. DTR 98.5.
The Dream.
The Dream Radio.